Alright, what's up everybody? So we now have Genshin 1.2 patch is updated. It's a little bit early, it's about 30 minutes ahead of time, so let's go ahead here and just take a look quickly at 1.2's launch. This is the biggest update that they've had so far in the game. Super exciting stuff, so I wanted to get this out to you as soon as possible, see what we have available here. Take a look at a few things. Here, new exploration experience, sub-zero climate, new adventure awaits travelers willing to brave. Check out new puzzles, quests, and mechanics. We got the low temperature. We got Albedo and Ganyu coming. So, Act 1, new systems, Frostbearing Tree. Okay, so it looks like we got some rewards, including some summons, which is nice. Frostbearer, which I haven't read too much about. Same with the wings. It's cool that they're adding more customization, but I really wish they would give us skins. The new weapons. I know that they're giving us the Festering Sword within the story quest, which is really nice, but it looks like we also have Dragonspire Spear, Frostbearer Catalyst, Snow Tomb to Star Silver. For other weapons, we have a new Polearm Catalyst and Claymore. So they don't have a bow. Interesting. But you can get these weapons and blueprints for free, so that means they're what, craftable? Sword, Summit Shaper. So this is going to be the new summon, and then it looks like we got the new artifacts, which is, I thought it was Hydro and Cryo. Was it not? It doesn't look like a Hydro set. Guess we're gonna find out. There's abilities that would sometimes not work. Oh, okay. So it looks like we're getting 2 sets of Primogems. So 600 Primogems, compensation. New area, so we got Dragonspire. So sub-zero climate is what we were just reading about. So it'll accumulate sheer cold. When sheer cold reaches its limit, they will start losing HP. Bonfires, torches, and other sources of heat will diminish sheer cold. Certain conditions like snowstorms and actions like swimming will accelerate it. So it's kind of nice to move it forward or slow it down. Gain a tree that should have slumbered forever. Crimson agates scattered all over Dragonspire to this tree, and you may obtain a reward. So this is really nice. Acquaint Fate, Intertwined Fate, a glider, Mora, and the materials to level stuff up. Gadget diagrams. I'm kind of curious what gadget diagrams means. I wonder if it might just be the same type of gadgets we have in the other areas, but specific to Dragonspire. The city. Okay, so new city. We have a new domain. Got obviously Albedo. Sure, we could take a look at his kit later. I haven't really done too much research into the new stuff. I've had it change so many times on release where, you know, we had so many leaks or so much information about it. Like Child was a perfect example of a character that I don't think that they did a great job highlighting ahead of time, and his kit was completely different. And actually, same thing with, what's his name? That was just previously that everybody wanted, but then forgot about quickly after because they realized he sucked. And now they're buffing. He's really not that bad either. That's the crazy part. He's just a really great support. I didn't build him personally, but I still can't remember his name. Whatever. Festering. So here's the. I feel like this was a sword that was on Genshin.gg that I mentioned in a previous video talking about like a new sword that could kind of replace the craftable options that are available, making it like the best in slot compared to like the black sword. So I'm curious if this one's gonna be it. Actually, does it say what it is? No, but it does for these ones. 4-star Claymore, an ancient gray sword. Hitting an opponent with normal and charge attack has a chance of forming and dropping an Everfrost Crystal Icicle above them, dealing AoE attack damage. Similar to, I feel like this is very similar to like how Ganyu's attack works. Opponents affected by Crow are dealt further attack damage. So this either works well in Dragonspire or if for someone like Changyun. Only occur once in a specific period. Oh wow, okay, so this is actually something that can be dropped and you can get the materials for it. Interesting. I hope that I'm not wrong about that. Just theory, I guess. Same concept for the Dragonspire Spear. tempting for this. I feel like the faster attack speed items are probably going to have a little bit easier of a time with that. Yeah, the Heart of Depth really didn't seem like a Hydro set. That's weird. 4-piece set, increased crit rate when attacking enemies affected by cryo. This is going to be amazing for Changyan. This is, I feel like, going to replace Noblesse Oblige. Best in slot for him. Like right now I have him with Noblesse Oblige and he does proc it pretty often, but I feel like the crit rate is kind of still a little bit low, especially on like people who don't have a lot of pay to play into the game's resin. So I think this will be a really good either starter set or just in general. I think it's just a good set for certain characters like him, especially since if you have a double cryo team, they already get an additional crit rate boost because whenever somebody's affected by cryo. So yeah, that's actually really good because I'm curious if that'll stack. If that stacks, that's awesome because that means you don't have to worry about stacking into crit rate at all. You can really just, you can make a crit damage specific build instead of dumping into crit rate. So you can just do attack and crit damage. I really appreciate this actually of all of them because I feel like Chongyun's attacks are really underwhelming as is. And I feel like it's going to be a set that I want to test out. I do like this because I don't think that this is going to be as useful for units like Child because his elemental skill takes so long on a cooldown, but I think this is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing on Mona. After using a skill, increases her normal attack damage. Well, maybe not. Large attack damage. No, the 4-piece set actually would be really good on Child. I don't think that would be really good for Barbara. Unless you got DPS Barb. Challenge the brand new domain of Blessing Peak of artifacts and set. New events, if not for Sucrose, blah, blah, blah. Original resin is not required to enter this event. You like how they bold that? It's hilarious. Good for them, though. They finally learned after, what, 3 months now? One story key. Guess leads to the story quest. More events, new systems, Stellar Reunion, returning event. This is really cool to bring people back. They get a, I want to say, what is it? Prototype? At least 14 days since last game login. Oh, they get actually Primogems, Fragile and Resonant, and other rewards. That's awesome. Good for them. They accumulate points. So yeah, so they accumulate points to get that. That's cool. And Reunion Blessing, double drops. Wow, 3 extra opportunities each day to gain double drops. I'm assuming that that's from rewards, like basically like how the condensed resin works. Yep. Petrified trees, there it is. I mean, 3 per day. I mean, that's like 120 resin worth right there that they're getting additionally on top of the resin that they have. So that's a really good catch-up mechanic. It's a really good time to come back to the game if they're going to do it right. And it seems like they're trying to be a little bit more forgiving with the summons by doing what they're doing with the updates to that. New story quests. Perfect. More materials. I need some. I haven't had freaking upgrade materials in forever. It sucks. I feel like I've just been gated for the last 2 weeks since I finished the battle pass. Wow. They really added so much to this. Good for them. Had a mixed relationship with this company, but I feel like this has been a very solid update for free-to-play players. Good for them. Yeah, good for them. My dogs are starting to freak out a little bit. So it looks like they're making changes to the Spiral Abyss as well. I'm not going to go through those right now, but it's cool that they're making updates with it. They added private chats with friends, function to edit friends' names, new gadget camera when equipped, take snapshots, camera height adjustment function. Oh, that's kind of cool. Gonna modify that a little better. They actually do have an amazing camera system in this game. Travel logs, add character portraits, trackable map in functions. Okay, curious if they made that a little bit better. The option to repeat a domain challenge from inside, that was necessary. That was annoying actually, especially for PlayStation players. I felt really bad. Actually, even some mobile players. This is probably what everybody's freaking out about. New character ascension reward. Be rewarded with 1 Acquaint fate each time their character completes an ascension. I appreciate that this is Acquaint fate. Actually, is Acquaint fate the main one? No, I think that that's the right one. I think that's the multicolored one. If it's the blue one, that sucks. I mean, it's fine, but it's still, that would be annoying. Adds element tutorial to the domain. Adds a new controller customization. Okay, cool. It's got vibration. New weapon details. Display to the weapon. Oh, awesome. So you can actually check the weapon details now. That was something that I was actually kind of annoyed about at first. When you couldn't check out the new weapons unless you went online. Travelers can view details about the 4-star and 5-star weapons with drop rate boosts. Rate boosts. Okay. Oh yeah, duh. Because it's coming. Add a new BP weekly. Optimizes Paimon's bargains. Optimize the domain and reward system. Dropped items are directly added to the inventory. Saves time. That, I mean, doesn't look as cool, but it still saves time. The optimized co-op mode. Hosts can disband the co-op team. Both quit at any time without affecting the other travelers. That's going to be a nice quality of life improvement. A lot of people were irritated by that. Other adjusted the order of voiceover. Kaching's ascension passive. And God dang, dude, I feel bad for the person who had to write this. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of copy paste, but still. Changyun's elemental skill. So it's a new description, huh? I don't think I want to go through all these. That's a lot. Okay, cool. That was a lot right there. So thank you all for sticking with me. I'm gonna have to put some freaking chapters in this video just because this is a longer unedited version. So I feel bad for those of you that have to kind of stick with me through it all, but we're discovering it together. I like making videos like this as it releases though, because sometimes they change things compared to what people think or what people have leaked, or like even what they put in their like Twitter posts or even on like the main site. I've seen changes made in the actual update that were different, and I think that from a communication standpoint, it's just easier to look at it this way rather than having an expectation, having random letdowns. So they've got a bunch of bug fixes. Actually, let me look at these. So we've got a bunch of Storm Terror ones, Spiral Abyss. Okay, the Blessing of Abyssal Moon. Oh, Geoconstructs. I haven't dealt with that personally, but I can see that being exploited. Fix an issue with the World Quest. Issues, monsters may become invulnerable. Oh, I've actually had that happen to me a couple times. All right, well, actually, I think most of these, yeah, that's a long list. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and just skip through that, but I feel like something people should probably just go through anyways. I don't see anything besides just the random fixes that they've done in the game. Let's go ahead and just take a look at what we got in the mail. So we got the 300 and the 300 there. Go ahead and take a look at the shop. So anything different? Looks like we've got, oh, it actually, I like that they did it this way. Looks like we've got a discount on this. The Eminent. Cool, so you can get upgrade materials for your weapons. 25, okay. Oh, talents, nice. It's nice that they're a little bit of a discount, but I still feel like it's a super expensive game. I mean, that's like, what, 10 bucks, 15 bucks for one of those? Crazy. Didn't add anything to these shops. Just checking just in case, you never know. Cool. Nothing different about the packs, so we're good there. All right, and then do they have a new battle pass yet, or is that? Oh, we do. Is this the same thing? Skip it. Can't skip it. Yeah, I feel like this is the exact same.
But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Respect. Ooh, so I don't know. Do we have another one? Because yes, we do. Okay, cool. We have another one. Log in. Nice. Looks like it's like the exact same from a reward, which is to be expected. I actually think this is like an amazing deal, like this bottom row. That's actually going to be probably the only thing I spend in this game moving forward. All right, let's go ahead and try this fool out. So we got these three. We got, oh no. Okay, thank God. I thought it said Cryder Prince, like that's what we had to call him. Kind of like child. That's Tartaglia. Okay, so Albedo, fischl, Sucrose, and Bennett. I want to go ahead and try him out real quick, just to see what he is like. I actually really like the sword users in this game. Albedo can lend support to those in his party. His elemental skill creates a solar isotoma on the ground in front of him, held to designate the location. When a character stands at the lotus of the solar isotoma, a crystallized platform will lift them upwards. When attacking with the isotoma zone, transient blossoms come in to explode, dealing AoE geo damage. His elemental burst deals AoE damage in the front of him. If the zone is nearby, the elemental burst will generate a fatal blossom within its perimeter. Explodes and so is it like a hold? It is a hold. Wow, he actually has like a really nice like leap forward. Wow, does he already have that again? But he must have a pretty low cost. Yeah, wow. Either that or he's got something within his constellation that makes it super quick like that. But it looks like what you want to do is you want to throw that down before you use his ult. I mean, seems like you can rotate this in and out pretty quick. Oh, that's the okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Flower Boy. Whoa, dude. Oh, you have to jump. Right? Wait, is that what you're supposed to do? Let's see. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's gonna get jacked up pretty quick. Just wanted to do your super cool little thing, dude. It's fine. I'm sure there's something fancier that you could do. I feel like I saw that in a video, like where he does something else. But I mean, overall, I mean, his kit seems very rotational, which I like. Rotates pretty quick. We need to try out any of the other characters. It is nice that they're finally adding Bennett into the group. He's an amazing support. If I was to give any advice on this wish banner, this is like a no-brainer to me. Like, this would be, for any new players, incredible. Bennett's an amazing support. Sucrose is an amazing animo character, especially I think when you get her to Constellation 2, I think, yeah. And she's really easy to kit with like sacrificial fragments, which I think is also offered right now. Yep, right there. So I think this is an incredible one. And what's really nice is all of these weapons can kit them really well. So if you're new to the game, and I never recommend going for weapons, but if you're trying to get at least one 4-star weapon, the Claymore and the Pike, I'm not a huge fan of, but the bow, the sacrificial fragments, and I think that's either Lion's Roar or Prototype. Which one is that? I should look at it. It's Favonius. Okay, Favonius sword, which I think is still okay for Bennett, but but I use a 5-star on him, so I actually don't know how to get him 4-star. I'd have to do a little bit more research on that. But, and then the Summit Shaper, which, actually look at it. Increases shield strength by 20%, scoring hits on opponent, increases attack by 4% for 8 seconds, 5 stacks, so 20%. And only occur once every 3.3 seconds while protected by shield. This attack increase effect, oh, okay, is increased by 100%. So does that mean it goes up to 40%? I mean, if so, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's really good. I feel like he would be a really good pairing with. He would be a very good pairing with Zhongli, actually. So if you have Zhongli, he might be a good second pair to have like a dual combo if you have their weapons, but that's pricey. But, ooh, I'm gonna go for it a little bit. Don't know. I need to skill up Bennett more than any of them, but I have a capped out. What's her name? Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. Fischl. My Fischl is capped out on hers. Oh, please don't tell me I have to go in here. Is the blue? It's the blue one. Damn it. Breaking my heart.
Created another universe and founded paradise.
All right, so for some reason my audio cut out in the middle of recording this, so I just wanted to speed this up a little bit, kind of go through. You're gonna have to spend some time to gather all the Acquaint Fade. I believe I got 48 in total from this, and I had spent quite a bit of time leveling different characters, so that's probably gonna be around where most people are. Yeah, I pretty much capped out all the materials pre this patch, so I feel like 48 was actually a pretty good number, and I'm actually going to show you my summoning session that I did with it. I think I had 700 Primogems built up, which wasn't a lot. That's just given with, I think, 2 days worth of grinding and then what we got in the inbox today. And I just want to thank all of you for helping my channel grow. We are currently at like 550 subscribers almost, which is absolutely insane. So thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all of that. Really appreciate you showing your support in these ways. It does mean a lot to me, and I sincerely mean that. And I hope that you continue to have an amazing experience with Genshin Impact. This is probably the best update that they have created so far, and I am confident that the game will only get better from here. I do hope that they find more creative ways, as they are with this, to add value to the free-to-play players by offering ways to be able to give back to them so that they can get their hands on some of these really major units. So I want to thank all of you for being awesome and have fun with this game, and I will catch you in the next stream or upload.